I had a very good husband. I mean, I must admit, and nobody's like it, because everybody says he was 1 in a million. He died when I was 54 years married, but he's now 10 years dead. And I still miss him, but he's still in my heart. I get up at 9 o'clock in the morning to get my breakfast. Before I go to the bus, I'm going to get my coffee, because I must have my coffee before I go. And then I enjoy going down to the bus. If I'm not feeling well, I like to go on the bus. I like them to collect me and bring me back, and I have done that. I mean, I've got some better days than others. And the people are always very nice. I can't see nothing else. I need the Hollies for company and in seeing other people, you know. And I don't know why other people don't do it. Because I speak to people outside and tell them, I mean, they don't know what they're missing. And I told them how nice it was. So I know I really love the Hollies.
The Hollies is a voluntary organisation, and we do get help to run it from our social work, our East Lothian Council. But what we feel is it's bringing the elderly out of their homes into the community, mixing with their peer group and enjoying themselves and making sure they have a good meal during the day. They can come to a cafe or they can come to our lunch club. And the socially isolated ones, they can be brought in by our own bus and taken home again. And then their family know they've had a good main meal of the day. And our meals are cooked on the premises by our chef. They've all fresh food. They're getting the best coming in.
Because if this was the year, what would our folk do? They would probably wouldn't have a meal from one weekend to the next. Because it's all right seeing if you've got a family, I've got a family, but they all work. And they can't work, look after their own house and look after you at the same time. Yes, that's a man. And this is our tea. You get everything delivered to you straight to the table.
And for the last 4 years, I've been working on the bus, escorting the elderly on and off the bus and in to the Hollies and then home again. If it wasn't for the bus, no. I would say that 80% of those that we bring would be unable to come. They would be sitting at home and either watching TV or looking at four walls. The carers that they have no longer have the time to sit and have a biscuit, a cup of tea and a chat with them. So that service we're able to put into place for them, and I think that means a lot. It's not just a food at all. We see it as a place where people can congregate to chat and, you know, to relax and enjoy one another's company.
The entertainment we have here is Tai Chi, we have tea dances, we have music, movement music, and we have our own hairdressers, which is very important to older women, you know, that are stuck at home. They can come in, have their lunch, get their hair done, and it just gives them a boost, you know, for the rest of the week. That it's really quite important to them to look good or feel good.
Older people come here and get their hair done where probably they couldn't afford to go to other hairdressers, and they can go and get their meals where they probably wouldn't eat if they didn't have the Hollies. Some of them that are not able to cook for themselves that come in the bus. And it's a good centre for everybody.
We have a cafe where we make most of our money from, really, and there's always plenty of room in it. And it's a very bright, breezy place, and we have the chef who bakes scones every morning. He maintains they're the best scones in Musselburgh. A lot of the volunteers need the Hollies as much as the Hollies need the volunteers. You know, maybe something's happened in their life, retirement, they've had a busy life, families up and away, and so they come to volunteer here, which we're always looking for volunteers.
My dad said to me, anytime you're in Musselburgh, go to the Hollies. Go to the Hollies. I said, what's the Hollies? He says, it's for the over 60s. And I got in, and this was Beth Hill, that's my maiden name. Beth Hill, you worked in Oxfam when you need somebody in the charity shop. You're a wee skinny thing.
It's a 10, no?
10 be alright for you.
Aye.
You don't want to take a cough and try it. It passes the time when you've got leather, and if anybody goes out without buying something, I always say, excuse me, you're not allowed to leave here unless you buy something.
We actually got money from the lottery funding to build a small unit for respite care. We took about 8 people a day then, but again we had a waiting list, and we realised the need that we have in Musselburgh for respite care. There's nothing really round about, and it's very much a family place. You know, they come in and they have breakfast, and they have, well, game. They read the newspaper, and then they have a lunch, and again they have either recreational things to do. They feel very secure, very happy. They're actually seen by the professionals and diagnosed with early dementia, and then put back into the community with really not much support. Whereas we can give the carers, more importantly, support here. And it can be either husband, wife, you know, or one of their children, or that who's caring for them. So it's good for them, it's good for the client, and it's good for us to be very involved with them. This day and age, we have an awful lot of expenses. You see, it's an old, beautiful building, but the upkeep is quite high. So we have to, well, do all the repairs and that on our own. So it can be quite expensive, and we do need help with money. But we do need help running it, you know, from a financial point of view.